Hey besties, welcome to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. Join our Facebook group at Crafting Besties Sublimation and Transfer Paper for live tutorials. Also, follow us on Instagram at Crafting Besties 2. We're the owners of Crafting Besties Sublimation Paper. It comes in an array of sizes from 8.5 by 11 to 13 by 19. Don't fret, sometimes we're out of stock. That tends to happen when you're the #1 sublimation paper on the market, right? So subscribe to the website for updates and restock notifications so you can join the Bestie Hive and say it's the ink release for me. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, here we have our chip bag. We're going to go ahead and do our measurements. Of course, you know chip bag is 8.5 by 11. And I have my measurements at 11.2 by 8.6. Just a little bit of a bleed so you can make sure you get the full coverage on your photo paper. So we're going to go ahead and select print. We are using Photoshop. Going to go to our print settings. Again, I always use color plain bright white paper. You can use premium presentation matte if that is your choice. Going to go down to our print settings here. And I'm going to be going to my cassette 2. I am using an Epson 7720. Mine is always on quality for print quality. And I'm going to mirror my image and save. Going to go ahead and press print, send that to the printer. And let's go to the printer. Our image is now printing. Again, we are using a Workforce 7720. And we will be using the Crafting Besties 11 by 17 sublimation paper. Just remember with the selection that you choose for printing, whether it's plain paper or a presentation premium matte, it will determine how long it takes your print to print. The more ink it lays, the longer it takes to print. Okay. Our image has printed. Let's take it over to the press. Okay. Here's our image. We're going to go ahead and cut that out. Okay, besties, now that we have cut out our image, again, Crafting Besties paper, we are using our 11 by 17 size paper. Let's go over our other materials. Here is your photo paper. This comes from Dollar Tree, 8 sheets in a pack. When you depackage, this is what it will look like. It will be matte on one side, shiny on the other, or glossy rather. This is the side you want to press your image on. So let's go ahead, get this lined up on our image and press. Okay, now that we have our image, we're going to go ahead and line it up. Here's our photo paper. Here's our image. You can use tape if you feel more comfortable that way. I will not be using tape today, which is your heat transfer tape. Now that that's lined up, notice I do have my butcher paper placed down. This is used to protect your equipment, not necessarily from the bleed, as Crafting Besties paper does not require it. However, we highly recommend it to protect your equipment. We're also going to cover it with a sheet of butcher paper as well. We're going to be pressing this image for 375 for 45 seconds. Here we go. Have about 10 seconds. I am using a 15 by 15 heat press. Okay. Again, as you can see, here's our butcher paper. There was no bleed through. And here is our paper. It's the ink release for me. And that is the photo paper once it has been sublimated. Again, there is no bleed through to the back of the paper. We have a flawless product on our photo paper from Dollar Tree. This should be able to be done on any photo paper as long as it is glossy. So go ahead and give it a try. Make sure you tag us in your creations. And thanks for watching.